Welcome to Pills for the Soul. Our topic today, or the one I chose today, is called the oppressor versus the oppressed, and what that means. Well, this is what's happening. I brought this subject because somehow there is a tendency to feel oppressed or to feel like you have the command and you are kind of oppressing others. And this is all unconscious. There is a conscious side that works in a system where there is a hierarchy, right? Like this one has an idea and delegates to these ones, and this one delegates to others. And everybody is working on a common purpose, right? So we want to accomplish this and we all work for it to happen. So it's gonna serve us all well, right? But inside that system, while this operation is taking place, there's one that maybe is commanding another one, right? From this unconscious side of being the oppressor, let's put it this way, and the other one being the one that feels oppressed but doesn't say it, just feels it. Because we're talking here about the soul. I'm not talking about, it's not judging. This is about understanding that unconsciously we have these memories. I like talking about memories, you know it, right? So, memories. Where do these memories come from that I feel maybe the oppressed? So, if we go back in history and we talk about the first civilizations that are in the history books, we can say that in Egypt, for example, already was slavery. So how did that happen? That's the question. How did that start? And that's not our concern. But the thing is that that dynamic has been happening since then throughout the whole humanity all the way until today. And today doesn't seem like it, but it's kind of operating from another energetic kind of field, you know? And I want you to be aware of this because this is what I'm here for. That also that oppressor or that oppressed, beyond being outside of you, it could be also in here. It is in here, within each of us. And we accept to play any of those two roles. We play that dynamic outside, but it's also happening here inside. It depends on the situation, on how we feel, but we tend to accept more one or the other one. Which one is yours? So I'm going to talk a little bit more about this. Since that is a memory, right? It's like a pattern that is so strong. That information of the slavery and the one that is, over that person is like ancestral. It's an ancestral root that we still carry in our information. So it kind of pulses within you. So sometimes you get hooked into one or to the other one. The important thing here is that you can see it consciously. And you can see also, and that you can also see that it's happening within you too. When? For example, if you say, you have to do this way, but no one is telling you but yourself telling yourself, I want this to be this way, and I want it to look like this, and you kind of looking for perfection, and you're so strict about it, and you kind of lose it, and you just want it that way. So somehow you are the oppressor is within you, telling you that you have to do it perfect. See, so it's not only outside, but it's also here within you. And we lose compassion to ourselves. Like we lose it. We forget that things take a process, and that sometimes we are not trained on it. We need to get trained on it to be able to accomplish something. That we push and we push in that way that is so harsh on ourselves. So the oppressor is here too, within you. Now the other one is too, the oppressed, right? The one that accepts that. So maybe the oppressor tells you, you have to do it this way, that way, that way, right? And the other one in you says, okay, I have to do it that way. There are things behind this that I'm not going to talk about today, because then we will go somewhere else in psychology. But when we accept it, it's like, yeah, I have to do it. I have to do laundry. And simple things like this. I have to do laundry, or I have to clean my house, or I have to take care of this, or I have to. So just listen to the words that we use. We have to. And if we use a different language, and instead of I have to, I choose to, then we can create something called freedom, conscious freedom. I can say, I choose to clean my house because I want to enjoy my place looking and smelling nice and being clean. And I'm loving myself by doing that, by saying I want to do it because it's going to serve me well, because it's going to make me feel good. Or I can say, I choose to make laundry and it makes me so happy. I have so many clothes that I can, wear. That's a blessing. So it's just the view, the way we see things, we have to. It kind of goes to that memory of a slavery. You have to, because before it was a memory that if you didn't obey, you could die or be punished. So that takes you to I have to. And that's the memory of a slavery kind of pulsing within you. But we don't have to. We can choose to, because we want to, because it's going to serve us well. Also, we can work with the other one, with the oppressor, and instead of saying, you have to do it, you have to do, because it's, oh no, I have to do this. I have to do this, I have to do this. And the ways you say it kind of is harder for you. But if you say, oh no, I choose to do this because this is going to bring me these benefits. So it's that you can play with that inner voice and free yourself from being any of those two. And by the way, if you liberate yourself, if you free yourself from that way of seeing things, you're actually helping the whole humanity, as we are one. The change of one is the change of all. And if you change the way you see things, you vibrate differently. It's like, oh, I choose to it because I want to. It's more enjoyable. So others around you are going to get, hooked into the same energy, same vibration. Oh, yes, I choose to too. I don't have to. And also, if you are doing something in your life that maybe, why are you doing that? It is your choice. You have the choice to say yes or no. But if it is because it's a need, then behind that need, there is self-love. It's like, if I have this need and I need to take this because it's what it is available and it's going to maybe give me some money, then I take it and I do it with love. I decide to do it because it's going to serve me anyways. Otherwise, just don't take it, because it's not gonna help you or others around you that are willing to be served by what you're choosing to do. So this is all, we are all collaborating to each other. And the way we can see this and break this memory from the past is by choosing, by election, by choice, to do it differently, to do it with love instead of just because I have to. See, that's the difference. Freedom, you can create that freedom here because we are all looking for that freedom, and that freedom is not about leaving my job, but creating that freedom here, choosing to do things differently with more joy, with being more happy, or with more attitude. It's all up to you. You know better whatever you're doing that can serve you well and serve others well too. So that's what I wanted to share today. And thank you for watching and sharing. If you like it, just maybe you can share it. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please do. And I'll see you next time around for another subject on our soul, how we can free ourselves, because we can do that. It's not up to others, it's up to each of us. Thank you. I'll see you next time around.